day.
Well, helping some of the most vulnerable in our community, our annual holiday collection drive in partnership with St. Vincent de Paul and Louisiana Healthcare Connections is kicking off. And joining us this morning with more about that with St. Vincent de Paul is Michael Alcado, also with the Louisiana Healthcare Connections, Tenzel Montgomery. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
So we were just talking, we're saying that this has been, 32 years of service, which is a pretty big deal, right? Tell me more about this partnership.
This is a great partnership. You know, the station has been so wonderful, and having Louisiana Healthcare Connections is just so positive because it really helps us to get the word out to those in the community that can help those who are experiencing homelessness.
And what is this drive?
So we at Louisiana Healthcare Connections, we recognize how important having basic supplies are. It's a social determinants of need challenge in the area, right? So we are partnering with St. Vincent de Paul. We normally do this during our Tinseltown. We'll have our barrel out. You guys are going to bring us a barrel,
That's right.
So we'll have a barrel, and so we're going to ask our employees to bring toiletries out. So the shampoos, the conditioners, the lotions, sanitizers, all those things that are important that sometimes we don't think about that people really need.
And you just made a point about that. Sometimes it's really just the little things that matter. So some of the things on that list is underwear, socks, deodorant, things that really make you feel like a person, that kind of resets you. You never really think about those things until you don't have them, right?
That's right. And we're the only shelter program in the community, men, women, children, families. And this year, we're going to provide over 30,000 guest nights. So that means there's a lot of soap, there's a lot of shampoo, and all of those items. And that's why it's so great to partner with Louisiana Healthcare Connections.
And you guys have been doing this in the community for such a long time. What do you think this means for the communities that this helps?
No doubt about it. I mean, if you find yourself experiencing homelessness and you lose everything and you're sleeping out of your car, or you're even worse, sleeping outside, how can you go get a job, or how can you get the help that you may need? These supplies are critical to giving people hope for the next day in their life. And so at St. Vincent de Paul, we want to provide them the time, the space that they need to get back on track. We have case management services, and we do focus a lot on the families, because when you see a mom with children that are experiencing homelessness, that's why this campaign is so important.
And you know what I think is very important that you said, those who are experiencing homelessness instead of saying homeless people, because it can happen to anyone, right? Sometimes people are just one paycheck away from homelessness, and it can be anybody's situation. So just making sure that this cause is helping everyone in the community, right?
Absolutely. We just know that a lot of times, of course, our focus is on health, right? But it's hard to focus on your health when you don't have your basic needs, right? So we're always excited about an opportunity to partner with St. Vincent de Paul, doing great work in the community. And we just love our employees getting involved, and we want to encourage other people, other organizations, fraternities, sororities, whoever you can, wherever you can make a difference by getting involved.
I was just going to ask that, how can the community come on in and help everyone? This is going to be a joint effort, obviously.
Absolutely.
Absolutely, and what she said is just perfect. I mean, that's what makes this campaign successful year after year, and we're there for those who are experiencing homelessness, whether they're individuals or families. We're there, and it's because of great people like Louisiana Healthcare Connections.
And thank you so much for your service. So we're going to be able to have all this information for anyone who is looking to help. I know that you guys partner with other community platforms as well as in the community, who are going to be putting their hands in to make sure that this happens. We're going to have all that information for you on our website, that is brproud.com. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you.
We'll be back with more.